One of the things that Pearson has been doing over the last few years is to use, if you like, international expertise, and we pulled together what we internally call an expert panel. And as part of that, we have education reformers, if you like, plus some employers who create an expert panel for us. And we have people from America, from Harvard, from Australia, and of course Ursula Renold, Professor Dr Ursula Renold from Switzerland, who fundamentally helped the Swiss government, if you like, transform how they thought about education. I think from our perspective, what we're trying to do is create world-class qualifications and actually help the UK become world-class. And that doesn't mean we throw out all of the great stuff that we already do, but it does mean that we start to learn a little bit more from other countries. And the reason that we're working with Switzerland, if you like, in terms of Ursula, is because there are some things that attract us. So first of all, it's the focus around the education system and the employer are actually one thing. They are, they're part of the same system. And I think what that does, it means that you're not actually trying to understand how one part of a system or a learner from one age is trying to transition into work. It actually means both are interrelated and they're actually working together. And I think for the UK, if we were able to, reach a point where actually employers are part of the education system, and we could learn that from Switzerland, that would be a huge step forward. I think that the second thing, we've been talking about it today at the Voice of Apprenticeship conference, is around information, advice and guidance, but also about work experience and actually getting young people experiencing what it's like to work. And they do that very, very well in Switzerland. Ursula, when we meet with Ursula, she talks about careers hubs where effectively all interested parties come together and they do their bit, if you like, to help young learners understand what it's like to be in work. And actually, just from a sort of a personal perspective, with hindsight and with age, I realised that I benefited personally quite a lot from understanding these sorts of things because I grew up on a farm. My father was a farmer, and I didn't actually appreciate until the last few years how much I learnt by having good careers advice from my father, but also work experience as I was growing up. I mean, it's fundamentally taught me a lot that I'm still using today. I think one final point I would make is that when you look at the Swiss system, they don't talk about it as one or the other. So it's not about you either have an academic education or you have a vocational education or you have work experience. For them, it's about understanding what all of the important elements are. What's the education you need? What are the behaviours you need? What's the knowledge? What are the competencies? And actually what you get in Switzerland is you get a bit of academic, you get a bit of vocational, and you get the work experience. And I think that's the other valid point to make.